Ayo, 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 ayo.
For more than a decade, Drake sat on the throne, as multiple rappers tried and failed to unseat him. Damage was done by Pusha T, but the Canadian MC was able to withstand the character assassination by his longtime nemesis. However, his recent beef with Kendrick Lamar feels different. Not Like Us, the current #1 song in the country, is a scathing diss record disguised as a party anthem. People dancing and screaming together that you might be a pedo must be a surreal experience, especially for a beloved hitmaker like Drizzy Drake. He clearly underestimated his opponent. Kendrick Lamar was calculated and deliberate. He seemed to plot everything out in advance, from teasing a bit of the eventual Dennis Graham dossier with the 616 in LA cover art to revealing the full picture with Meet the Grahams. The Compton rapper refrained from posting on social media unless it was to drop a song, and didn't leak records or information to popular streamers. Drake took a different approach. Throughout this back and forth, he trolled and joked on his Instagram stories, used popular streamer DJ Academics as an unofficial spokesman, and leaked songs unofficially. Unlike Kendrick, Drake also had to deal with a number of other beefs at the same time. His trolling may have went bit too far though, as he had to take down Tailor-Made Freestyle, in which he used AI to rap in the voices of Tupac and Snoop Dogg, after the Shakur estate threatened legal action if it wasn't wiped from Drake's YouTube channel and social media accounts. Kendrick used this all to his advantage, as he crafted some of the most personal diss records to date. Each song took aim at his opponent's character and cultural standing, meticulously letting him know that he is not what the culture's feeling. We broke down 5 ways Kendrick was able to win this battle. Kendrick and Drake have been subbing each other since the former publicly claimed rap's crown in 2013 on Big Sean's Control. Fast forward 11 years, and when Future and Metro announced the name of their album, many assumed it was just a play on the popular saying, "If young Metro don't trust you, I'm gon' shoot you." A Future bar turned into one of Metro's producer tags. Instead, the titles "We Don't Trust You" and "We Still Don't Trust You" were seemingly referring to Drake from Jump. So when listeners got to the first album's 6th track, Like That, they were taken aback not only by Kung Fu Kenny ziplining from the rafters like Sting, but also by the subject matter of his bars. Relatively quiet since his Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers tour broke records, hearing Kendrick Lamar claim the crown again in such fashion was both exciting and jarring. Fans sat back and got their popcorn ready and waited on a reply to Lamar's surprisingly direct shots. FK sneak dissing, first-person shooter, I hope they came with 3 switches. The song went debut atop the Billboard Hot 100 and is still in the top 10 7 weeks after its release, while its parent album also topped the Billboard 200. It's even been played during NBA playoff broadcasts on TNT. All of which caught everyone by surprise, including the target of the verse, Drake. Drake is the most battle-tested of the Big 3. The Canadian rapper has seen his fair share of rap beefs, and just like most rappers of his stature, he's won some and lost some. Regardless of how you feel about him, even his biggest haters expected him to respond to Kendrick's Like That verse. However, Drake was in a tough spot. Before he could respond to Kendrick, Future and Metro dropped another album that featured more artists, The Weeknd, A$AP Rocky, who presumably had a problem with Drake, so he dropped Push-Ups, which was a valiant diss record, but didn't force to reply immediately. Then came his now infamous Tailor-Made Freestyle, featuring AI verses from 2 of America's most wanted, Tupac and Snoop. This song ended up costing Drake dearly. The Tupac Shakur estate threatened legal action, forcing him to take the song down, as many West Coast rappers as well as fans took exception with the way Drake used Pac's voice. An attempt at trolling and forcing a quicker response out of the Compton rapper backfired.